Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the player ratings. We are here live after the siren between Collingwood and Hawthorn. The Pies win 107 to 56, 51 points the margin. Player ratings because, well, the implication is I don't think anyone's going to get a subpar rating. I think everyone was outstanding. I think everyone held their own. Let me know, guys, who you want to talk about, but we'll start with the bodyguard, the bushranger, Ned Long. 24 touches, 16 handballs, but his handballs are as good as kicks in this point of time. 11 tackles, so another double-double. 2 goal assists. Man, he has been a revelation, and he got his get back against Hawthorn. After being delisted, he gave them what they needed to see. So, Ned Long, outstanding. How did his counterpart Newcomb go? Newcomb, just the 18 touches, 3 tackles, 0 goal assists. Not the biggest game. So there you go. It's a massive tick for Ned Long. Geez, how good. I'm going to give Ned Long a 8.5 out of 10. What do you guys think in the comment section? I think 8.5 is, he just doesn't do much wrong. If anything, he just breaks tackles. Absorbs. He loves it. So 8.5 for mine. One person we have to give a little love to who didn't finish off the game was Leinsky. He had 11 touches. He had 2 goal assists, but his kicks going inside 50 were superb. He also was very strong in the contest, which is something we've been imploring or wanting to see grow in his game and bring into his game. Some say it could be because of his shoulder that he's been dealing with. It didn't look like that tonight. He looked like a really, really, really good player. Inside, outside contest, he did everything he needed to do. Do we have score involvements? Can we go advanced? Let's have a look what his score involvements looked like for while he was out. So, he had 11 touches. 8 were score involvements, the 4th highest in the team, despite only playing limited game time. 90% disposal efficiency, 4 inside 50s. They just turned into gold every time he touched it. Leinsky, I think I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Hard not to give him an 8 out of 10 in my opinion. So really happy with Leinsky, the way he's bounced back just in terms of his desire and attack on the ball. Next up, let's talk about Bobby Hill. 7 score involvements. What else did we like from Bobby? Let's have a look at some other stats here. How many goal assists did he have? He had 2 goal assists, 14 touches. Just looked clean. Again, his stats don't really scream out anything amazing, but if you watched Bobby Hill through and through tonight, he was class. He's being efficient. He's being accurate. A lot of these players, dare I say, are returning to 2023 form. Hard not to give him anything less than a 7.5 out of 10, given just the way he performed. Yes, not many touches. I mean, 14 touches for a small forward is a great return. Plus that mark on, was it over Impey? That Specky. Do we give him a 7.5 or 8? What do you guys think in the chat? Do we give him an 8? It's a pretty good game. He didn't really muck up with the ball at all, and his pressure was there. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. I've done it. And we need to talk about, he's been the story of the season, or one of the stories of the season. I feel like we can say that for a lot of the players. Jamie Elliot, 12 touches, 9 kicks, 5 marks, 2 tackles, 2 goal assists, 5 goals, 1. What else have we got from Jamie Elliot? Where are you? What else have you got for me, mate? Score involvements? 10 score involvements. So whatever he touched turned into gold as well. He was just outstanding. Running at an 83% clip with disposal efficiency. Is he top 3 for Coleman medal right now, or is he second? Where is he at? But goodness gracious, Jamie Elliot, just off the back of the games he's had back-to-back, I think we have to give him a 9 out of 10. A lot of you saying 11, 10, 10. Fuck it, let's give him a 10. The leadership group inclusion has turned him into what he is this year, you reckon, Pia? Good shout. Good shout. Billy to get the Coleman equal first. All right, 10 out of 10. Why not? Why not give him a 10 out of 10? Next up, let's do... Who else was really impressive? Still Sidebottom, 130 fantasy points, if that counts for anything. He had 6 score involvements, 3 inside 50s, a lot of outside ball, 22 uncontested possessions from his, 26 touches? 27 touches, 5 tackles. What a guy. 90% time on ground, so he's rested well and played a large portion of the game. 2 goals. I mean, geez, there's a lot of 10s. Does he get a 10? 27 and 2? We'll give him a 9. We'll give still Sidebottom. I mean, God, his kicks as well, going inside 50. I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. I can't lie. 9.5 out of 10. And then next up, we'll talk about Ed Allen, because finally that youth is coming to the forefront. You got Ned Long, who's young, Ed Allen, young. So we're bringing up some young budding players, and they're playing really, really good footy. He had 23 touches, 2 tackles, 3 clearances. Anything on the advance side? I like. There was a moment where he was in the pocket and it could have blazed away in our defensive pocket. He balked it and found a couple extra steps before he kicked it outside our D50. I thought that was a great sign of composure. What else did he have that we like? 5 intercept possessions. Anything else? 3 score involvements. Just really positive steps in the right direction. Yes, his kicking is not great at times, but he's looking more and more comfortable at the level, and we need to keep playing him now. I think we give Ed Allen, relative to his standard, a 7.5 out of 10. Who else shall we do? Who else raked out the gaff? Let's see. Just having a look to see anyone here worth talking about. I mean, Isaac Quainor, 9 intercept possessions, a team high, 9 intercept possessions, 7 contested possessions, 3 score involvements, 2 inside 50s. What else do we have from Q? 20 touches. Like, he is bringing back the 2023 form. Last 3 games, he's had like 18 touches or more. He's intercepting the ball both on the ground and in the air. He's cleaned up his disposal. I'm going to give Quainor an 8.5 out of 10. And lastly, we will do, let's have a look. I mean, let's talk about Nick Daicos. Oh, let's talk about Nick Daicos. 32 touches, 6 tackles, 4 clearances. They didn't tag him. Maybe they, you know what? In retrospect, in hindsight, they should have started McGuinness because he does a good job on Nick. Nick played a bruise-free game, and that's not a knock on him. That's a knock on Hawthorn, allowing Nick Daicos and still Sidebottom to have 43 uncontested possessions between the two. You're not going to win many games like that. Nick Daicos had an equal high 10 score involvements along with Jamie Elliot and Ned Long. He even had 4 intercept possessions. You're not going to win many games when you let Nick Daicos off the chain on the outside of the contest. Nick Daicos, 8.5 out of 10. And he kicked a goal, so I think that 8.5 is warranted. So, once again, you love to see that. Okay? All right. Enough talk. Who is in the Discord? Who wants to chat? Who wants to chat? Let's see who's in. Dan Houston was good as well. I did miss that. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the player ratings. And until next time, go Pies.